Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Heart of Gold. Last level.
Ikhor, the capital dungeon, deep beneath Mount Phaestus. A fitting tomb for this land. The Heart of Gold is near. You can almost taste it, can't you, Casita? Welcome to Ikhor, Casita. The Heart of Gold lies deep within the dungeon, inside a vault only the Colossus can breach. The Colossus is like the Orient monolith. It drains gold from the earth and nearby vaults, and turns the slain into golden statues. The jewel is guarded by the Duke of Phaestus himself. To enter his throne room, you must destroy the inhibitors that power the defensive shield.
My family, my army, for once try and fight as one.
I discern a note of optimism in his tone. How delightfully misplaced.
Come here, Piglet.
Underlord, defeat the Duke's defenses and lead the Colossus to the vault. You've claimed a perception shrine. As with Sentinels, the Colossus cannot be healed by conventional means. You must use the guild spell, sprinkle it with gold. It can also traverse lava unharmed. The Colossus must remain intact if you are to claim the Heart of Gold. If it is destroyed, our conquest will be over. So it commences, Casita. Extinguish this volcano.
Okay, so I might as well blow up all this brimstone because it's just in the way. But so this Colossus is going to be quite hard work, I think. I don't know if we'll be allowed to use a Titan or not. I'm guessing this fills up our Titan slot.
You have claimed a gateway.
Let's try and build a proper dungeon though, because it wouldn't surprise me if we get attacked from all angles here.
You found a neutral chamber. You've discovered an artifact. Your vaults are full of gold.
Actually, this room on the left is going to need expanding, isn't it?
I told you it would come to this, Papa. Did I not tell you this?
Sylvius, now is not the time for debate.
Okay, so it shouldn't be a huge amount of attacks from the bottom. There's something here that I can't quite see. So I don't know if we can just drop him somewhere. Where's he gone? Can I pick him up? No, I can't. That's annoying. So does it help me in any way, having him absorb the gold? Oh, this is so hard work. Just so you know, I have been clicking like mad the whole time I've been over here. Oh, I've got a full hand. Okay, fair enough. I kind of expected that to blow us all
when you
up.
play with magic. Lower, my brother. The Heart of Gold is no more magical than your dear beard.
Oh, I've lost it all. I don't know where it's all gone now.
Underminer complete. You need a larger vault.
So yeah, it looks like he has sucked all the gold out. I don't know if it helped me or not, as I said before. However, I do need to start burning through some of this money. So what do we need 9x9? What's expensive that we want 9x9? Well, we'll certainly want a 9x9 barracks. Let's knock that out first. Are you kidding me? I got it wrong. Oh well.
A gnarling has entered your dungeon.
I guess this we can make into Beast Den. And whatever else we need to go along with the Beast Den. The arena, that's the word I'm looking for. So this is obviously going to be the main point of attack for them.
I'd like to estimate our chances.
This is not very defendable, is it?
We have more troublesome problems right now.
I think, honestly, again, this is... I'm just going to... It's such a wonky dungeon. I'm not sure it's in my benefit to do this. But I'm not going to trigger any enemies going this way. Part of me is already giving up on the idea of building an organised dungeon. Just because the rooms have to be so big anyway.
Underminer complete.
I think there might be baddies when we go south. I need to start getting some filler, so let's get on with this.
A Skarg has entered your dungeon.
I don't know what the going pay rate for the Colossus is, probably massive.
Tubo, my consort. I'm afraid our city, nay, our entire dukedom, will fall.
A Beastmaster has entered your dungeon.
Do not despair,
Right, let's give up on the
Karen, my
prophecy
wife.
in the organised
The battle
dungeon.
is by
We'll
no
just get some
means
imps instead.
decided, but I shan't make any promises.
This can be a prison, and we can have a torch chamber near it.
An Oculus has entered your dungeon.
Oh yeah, I need to get all my utility rooms sorted, don't I? Right, let's get in Slaughter Pen, because that needs to be down near the beast area. And I guess a lair.
A shadow has entered your dungeon.
And the tavern I don't think has to be quite as big as some of these other rooms, so we can always have bigger slaughter pen or lair as we need to. But look, this is just too small to have any rooms in, so this is all going to become barracks.
A Bathu has entered your dungeon.
Is this the battle you always wanted, Suvius,
I
my
guess
daughter?
we're going to need a big
Yes,
one of these.
and
We
this
normally
bow
need
shall
7
break
by
upon
7
my
one of
bow
these, don't
like
we?
the ocean upon the rocks.
I guess this stripe can be
You
library.
do not have enough gold to do that. You have discovered a gateway.
So I can put some more of my little utility rooms in here. I don't think we ever need that big a foundry. Might as well make it 5 wide. Whatever's coming up there. Alright, let's see if this goes in my gold. Yeah, I think it probably does. I can rebuild that wall, can't I? Make my dungeon a little bit better.
Replacement Earth complete.
Oh, this is a dead end, is it? I was expecting that to lead on to an enemy.
Remember when we were children, Noah? You little rascal!
I remember when I pushed you in the caldera.
You've not got 2 coins to rub together, Underlord. Mine more gold.
I don't know if the game zoomed out to say here's some more gold there. It might have been trying to do that. This room on the end is not going to be anything, is it? Might as well just make it all one big room again. I think this was going to be a torch chamber anyway. Torch chamber and crypt. Mind you, the torch chamber's a room that people need to get to.
You're out of gold, Underlord.
Earthna, my daughter, do your arcane tomes reveal any ancestral wisdom at this time?
Let me see. Yes, if the celestial bodies align with an F4 swirling vortex within the ether at the precise harmonic resonance as specified in Appendix 24B of A Brief History of the Arcane, then we shall have a 7 in 1,000th chance of success.
Well, yeah, obviously. I've done that the wrong way around. Right. Mind you, they can come in and out this way anyway, so we'll stick our torch chamber here. I can always put gates and doors on these things.
Your vault is empty.
Right, I hope there's a mana shrine around somewhere. Okay, there's loads of goldies.
You have insufficient mana to cast that spell. You found a neutral succubus. A necromancer has entered your dungeon. Let's hope your vault is brimming, Underlord. It is payday.
I think it's safe to say our vault is not brimming.
Karen, my wife, whatever happens today, know that I could not have built this dukedom without you.
Nothing is going to happen today, save for us dousing this encroacher in lava.
Replacement Earth complete.
Yeah, if you claim it, I'll stick a gold vortex in here somewhere.
Your vault is emptier than your head.
Okay, looks like I'm meant to expand up here as well and grab that gateway.
Your vault is empty. You've identified an artifact of workers. You have been blessed with permanent spirit workers.
Papa, you must join us so we can fight as one united front.
My dear, I am the Duke, not the Brigadier.
You've discovered a perception shrine. Underminer complete. You have claimed a gateway. You've discovered an artifact.
I think that's probably stone wall there.
You are out of mana.
Okay, so I could build my dungeon up there. I can probably make more use of the space I've got. Only it's not that far from my dungeon.
You've identified an artifact of gold. Your coffers have been filled with additional gold.
Right, let's start attracting some mistresses then.
Your Royal Dukeship. What do I even call you?
You do not have enough gold.
I don't think that's going to benefit me going
You
one out.
may address me as your Royal Divine Lord and Duke, the all-righteous Tubo Magnanimous of Feastus.
Alright, I think it's about time we got some fighting and got some spirits to start exploring this dungeon for me. I really need a gold shrine
Replacement
though.
Earth
There must be
complete.
one.
A new sin is available to you.
I'm sure I'll run into the enemy at some point if I just keep expanding.
Your minions fight the enemy. You've
Oh.
discovered a perception shrine.
Huh, interesting. I don't know how I got there. It must have been an Oculus or something.
A succubus
Yeah.
has entered your dungeon. You found a neutral witch doctor.
Ah, and there's a neutral perception shrine.
Oh, now I wish I'd taken that post in Uther's Landing.
Thou would rather have left your family to die?
Ah, there is a layer of gold there.
You've identified an artifact of workers. You've claimed a perception shrine.
Right, that's probably big enough for a torch chamber. We'll leave that alone. So, what other buildings do we need to get on?
Your creatures are in combat. You've got another sin, you devil, you. We seem to have a bit of a cash flow problem.
We'll leave one wall there as a bit of a defence. Could even stick an earth in, make it properly barriered off.
There must be a clause in the Constitution that I can use against this attacker.
I doubt the invader would heed any rule you could name, my dear.
Yeah, you would actually be right. If only everyone in real life thought that through. See, there's no point in filling any of these squares in, it's just a waste of money. Probably go for that. Yeah, it'll go for that one there as well. Although that means I should have gone the other direction.
You have insufficient gold. You've identified an artifact of gold. Your coffers have been filled with additional gold. You have been blessed with permanent spirit workers. A new sin is available to you.
I do hope this is not the end of my rule.
If it is,
Okay, so
these
that's
just will emerge
pointless.
stronger with a new leader. For I, Suvius Magnanimous, will take up the mantle of Duchess.
No, I got that wrong somewhere. I do genuinely wish that there was a benefit to building odd, even-numbered sided rooms. I don't know why. It's obviously a conscious decision not to do that. It's just not one I understand. See, that was a waste, but otherwise it just looks silly, doesn't it? Right, okay. I'm guessing a can keep expanding round in a big circle.
You are out of mana. Your creatures are in combat. You have insufficient mana to cast that spell.
There's certainly money
You've
up there.
identified an artifact of gold. Your coffers have been filled with additional gold. Oculus lost.
Lower your strength with a pickaxe serves us
Okay,
well.
so I have a garrison. Not really sure there's any point in the
Reckon we should
garrison.
put in some elbow grease now, eh? Instead of messing about with that art of gold.
I guess this is the nearest one. It's probably the one... Wait, what? Right, sorry about that jump, everyone. My computer decided to shut itself down, so I don't know what triggered it. I ran an antivirus scan and malware anti-malware bytes, whatever it's called, and an old copy of Spybot, and they didn't find anything wrong, so I'm hoping it was just a quirk and we'll be alright. My computer's as good as dead, I think, really. It's just becoming very
Your
unreliable.
minions fight the enemy. You've discovered a perception shrine.
I hope. Certainly if I end up fighting this thing on my own land, I think I'm going to be alright.
Edna, there must be something thou can do as to Mount Phoestus to improve our chances.
Oculus lost.
Not
If
unless
an
you
imp
want
ever
to bury
turns
the
up.
dukedom in 50 feet of volcanic ash.
Your vaults cannot store any more gold. Underminer complete. An Oculus has entered your dungeon.
Is he going to come and see me? Yeah, here they come.
A succubus has entered your dungeon.
Right, where's my sentinel? There it is.
Not enough mana.
And we need to make sure that we've got peace bands on the cultists and the chunders and the succubus. Oh, that seemed pretty trivial.
Karen, I realize now that I have not yet composed my last will and testament.
Well then, I suppose thou wishest to borrow my quill, dost thou?
Your minions have entered battle.
I probably could push on, honestly.
Not enough mana.
Oh yeah, this thing turns things to gold, doesn't he? Maybe this is a bad plan.
Your
'cause I'm not
minions
gonna
have
be able to
engaged
capture
the
them, am I,
enemy.
with this man?
Payday has come again. A ghoul has risen in your crypt.
I wonder if I should make him a peace band.
You are out of mana.
Because I don't want everything to be turned to gold. I want them to go into my prison. Yeah, see, what a waste.
You've discovered a perception shrine.
So he can't have a number and his own
If
flag.
only we were
That's
prepared,
fine.
we could
He
have
can come
vanquished
down
this
here
being long
for
before
now.
it reached our door.
But that would have meant opening our doors, and you know how I despise drafts blowing
I don't
through the
think-
city.
Yeah, you can go into the peace band.
Not enough mana. Your creatures are in combat. A battle has entered your dungeon.
I don't know where the next gateway is going to be. If I had some enemies, I could actually turn them into spirits and find out.
You have insufficient mana to cast that spell. It appears they have imprisoned many minions. Release them, Underlord, and revel in the city's sacking consequences. Not enough mana. You are out of mana.
I do appreciate that the whole theme is about mana.
Your minions have
Actually-
engaged the enemy.
I've got more than enough money now, I don't need to worry about it anymore.
You've discovered a manufacturing shrine.
When this is all over, you and me,
Let's
brother,
go
need to have
west.
a wee talk about who we procure gold.
If we're both still alive, then yes, most certainly.
You've claimed the perception shrine. Underminer complete. A cultist has entered your dungeon. You've discovered a shrine. Your minions are in combat.
No, I still don't have anyone in prison.
gnarling lost.
Right, let's give up on this.
You have insufficient mana to cast that spell.
I'm just worried that capturing is such a huge part of my strategy that if I can't capture things, then I'm screwed.
Insufficient mana. Your minions are fighting the enemy. Insufficient mana.
It seems by my
let's
estimations that
chuck
we should
the-
have built more inhibitors.
Chuck the proper man out.
Erdna, did thou learn nothing from the last war? Inhibitors does not win battles.
Your minions are dying, Underlord.
Yeah, I am absolutely getting trounced.
You have insufficient mana to cast that spell. Your minions are dying, Underlord. Not enough mana. Your minions are under attack.
I mean, if I captured them, it wouldn't even be so bad.
You have insufficient mana to cast that spell. Your minions are being wiped out. A star has entered your dungeon. You have insufficient mana to cast that spell. Not enough mana. A challenge has entered your dungeon. The Colossus has been destroyed.
What? He's meant to be a peace band.
Is at an end, Casita.
What the fuck?
This was meant to be the Empire's tomb, not yours. Try again, Underlord. Command the Colossus and claim the Heart of Gold.
Right, what I think the best thing to do then is to make sure that our Colossus doesn't wander off. I'm going to lock him in a little room down here. And I'm going to make it a treasury so that he can get his money. And I'll lock it off to my imps and I'll just trap him in here.
You've discovered a perception shrine. Replacement Earth complete.
And I'll just be a lot more cautious when I'm storming forward.
Erdna, there must be something thou can do as to Mount Beastus to improve our chances.
Not unless you want me to bury the dukedom in 50 feet of volcanic ash.
Your minions have engaged the enemy.
Okay, is that... Okay, I was just wandering across there. That's not a problem.
An Oculus has entered your dungeon.
And we're going to have to use the impasse to be much more cautious with where we let our imps go. So just straight off before we even start, just block these two corridors off so no one tries to go there.
A succubus has entered your dungeon.
Oh yeah, I've got to stick everything in a peace band again. Right, who can work in here then?
Insufficient lockable mana.
Karen, I realize now that I have not yet composed my last will and testament.
Well then, I suppose thou wishest to borrow my quill, dost thou?
I'll be honest, I don't even know where the inhibitors
You
are.
have insufficient
there's a
mana
secret
to
there.
cast
I guess I
that
could go
spell.
west, couldn't I, before
Insufficient
I go and
mana.
attack them.
You are out of mana.
I'm not sure it's particularly helpful.
Portcullis complete. You are out of mana. A Bafu has entered your dungeon.
So So if I lock that door, I can then chuck this guy in. Not yet.
It is payday.
I guess I should really be hunting around for the inhibitors, should I? And the other gateways. Our gateways are first. So
If
let's
only
try
we
and
were
find these
prepared, we could have
gateways.
vanquished this fiend long before it reached our door.
But that would have meant opening our doors, and you know how I despise drafts blowing through the city.
So now he should be locked in there forever, hopefully. Oh, interesting. There doesn't seem to be any comeuppance for locking him in there.
You have discovered a gateway.
Well, let's just guess the other one is somewhere around here. Okay, it looks like west is harder than east.
Insufficient mana. Not enough mana. It appears they have imprisoned many minions. Release them, Underlord, and revel in the city's sacking consequences. You've identified an artifact of experience.
When this is all
Absolutely
over,
vital
you and
I
me,
recruit
brother,
all these
need to
level
have a wee
10s and
talk
convert
about
them.
who we procure gold.
Your creatures are in combat.
If we're both still alive, then yes, most certainly.
Underminer complete.
No, there's a secret way in there.
You've discovered
And
a perception.
I should probably not go there.
A cultist has entered your dungeon. You've identified an artifact of workers.
Okay, maybe there's no gateway in this direction. Maybe the gateways are all east.
You've claimed a perception shrine.
Oh, I could probably
It seems
claim
by
that
my
perception
estimations
shrine,
that I should have
couldn't
built more inhibitors.
Edna, did thou learn nothing from the last war? Inhibitors does not win battles.
You've discovered a manufacturing shrine.
I suspect that's to the edge of the world. But I better be careful that I don't bury into their land too quickly.
You have discovered a gateway. You've claimed a perception shrine. A Skark has entered your dungeon.
Oh, so I must be missing a
Need a
gateway
larger
somewhere then.
vault. A necromancer has entered your dungeon.
Where's the gateway?
Construct complete.
I have enacted a new law. Any baseless intruders entering this city shall be extinguished immediately.
Oh, a fine policy, my dear, if a little belated.
Underminer complete. You have claimed a gateway.
Right, I think we've worked our way along the edge of the world here. I guess I could keep going north until I run into something as well, before I actually attack them. Oh yeah, I need this. Keep going down here, people.
You have been blessed with permanent spirit workers. You've claimed a manufacturing shrine. Insufficient mana.
Okay, now we actually have found the edge of the bottom of the world as well. So that's good. We can ignore this for the time being.
A crackpot has entered your dungeon. You are out of mana.
Okay, looks like this is the edge westwards. There's not much of interest out
You
here.
have insufficient mana to cast that spell.
Ah, no,
You've
we can go a
identified
bit
an
more here.
artifact of gold. You have insufficient mana to cast that spell.
Okay, the world keeps going for quite a bit north of where we are.
You have insufficient mana to cast that spell. Insufficient mana.
Nothing down here, is there?
You are out of mana.
This is quite a cool spell. This will show us the enemy dungeon. Hopefully it'll remain on the map afterwards. That way we can find at least the gateways and things.
Insufficient mana.
We probably already knew that without clicking on there, didn't we?
Revelation ready. Revelation activated.
Interesting.
You've
This goes on
discovered
a long way.
manufacturing shrine.
Doesn't lead to anything though. Looks like there's an
You've
artifact here.
identified an artifact of gold. Your minions have entered battle.
Nice.
You have discovered a gateway.
Okay, so we found quite a lot of stuff that we need to get here. Okay, so all the inhibitors are to the west. So whereabouts are the gateways? Loads of prisons to the west as well.
Your minions have engaged the enemy. A Chanda has entered your dungeon.
Interesting, I can only see 2 gateways. But then there's some other stuff that I can't see. Let's use one of these other ones. Reveals all gateways and shrines on the map. There's lots of inhibitors. There's no shortage of inhibitors to find. Again, I'd say, do you think there's enough here?
Your vaults are full of gold. Prospector ready.
Tell you what, I can actually blow this as well, couldn't I? That was already halfway there.
Prospector activated. You found a neutral vampire. You've discovered a mana shrine. A shadow has entered
Okay, it
your
looks like I
dungeon.
can go right round their dungeon up north as well. Is that back onto them? No, not really. I'm still not sure about these gateways though.
Let's hope your vault is brimming, Underlord. It is payday.
I can see those 2. They're really obvious, but I can't see number 3. I'm sure I've passed it over and over again. I mean, I must have done. It's revealed, and I've zoomed over the whole map. And I've cast Reveal Gateway. I think the best way to attack is going to be in the northeast and sweep round. What's that? Oh, that's just another shrine. But I can still keep going north. I do apologise for being so stupid. Not being able to find this bloody shrine. Right, have we come to a dead end? Yeah, I thought we might have done. Maybe no one was in the gateway, but then the gateway should still have been revealed with the other spell. Let's just keep casting this, and we should get more and more, because you only get the line of sight of their alive units, I would guess, looking at bits like this, because obviously they're in all this room here.
A construct has been completed.
Maybe I should just give up on trying to find it. It'll turn up in time, I would think. Unless there's two like that. No, there's only one.
Your minions fight the enemy. Revelation ready. Revelation activated. Insufficient mana. You found a neutral minion. Not enough mana.
There's loads of level
You've
10s
discovered
in
a perception shrine. Your minions are under attack. Oculus lost.
Aha, there it is. So yeah, it must have just been a case of no one knew where it was, so... Ah, they're really spread out, those three.
Your minions are under attack. You've claimed a perception shrine. You have claimed a gateway. Your coffers have been filled with additional gold. Your coffers have been filled with additional gold.
As far as I can tell, nothing bad has happened to us from leaving the Colossus in that room.
Your coffers have been filled with additional gold. You've identified an artifact of gold. Your creatures are in combat.
No, I'm not going to break in 3 directions, that's just silly. I'm going to break in the top right and then go around.
Your minions are under attack. You've identified an artifact of experience. Your creatures are in combat. Oculus lost. You have insufficient mana to cast that spell. A golden democorn? What does it mean? Your vampires are unhappy because they have no food. Fill your prison with tributes before they begin to eat your minions.
I don't understand. Do I really have vampires? They're probably just a long way away, are they? Did I get that wrong? No, I got it right. I thought I might have triggered the wrong room then. Interesting. What's that?
Construct
Don't know.
complete.
Might want to save before I go in there, just in case that's the end game or something. However, I can't get in here. That's all not real space.
Your vampire requires a fresh meal. Give him a prisoner before he begins to starve. Your vampires are
Okay.
unhappy because they have no food. Fill your prison with tributes before they begin to eat your minions.
Okay, they can't go in the prison. What level are you? In fact, I can sort it by level and then just find some low-level minions, chuck them in. Right, what was I doing? I was exploring the whole way around the world, wasn't I? That's what I was trying to do. Looks like there's another thing there. Okay, so I can only get there through this gate then. Okay, whatever that is, that's the end of the game, I would think.
Not enough mana.
Well, that was a missed opportunity right there.
Insufficient mana.
Sorry, I just choked there. I guess.
Not enough mana.
I guess at some point now we're going to have to attack then, so I figure that's probably the easiest place to attack is here in the northeast. I think that's going to be another video. And I never did this. Let's do this video.
You're low on lockable mana.
doesn't do anything. Oh, I don't need that guy to go there, do I?
You've identified an artifact of experience.
If I do, that is going to take a long, long time, because he's right on the other side of the world.
Your coffers have been filled with additional gold.
Still, I can always cut the video. And once he gets here, this is going to be the end, I think. The next video, we'll try and take over this castle.
Your minions are in combat. Let's hope your vault is brimming, Underlord. It is payday.
Oh, don't. No, 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 no.
Your minions have engaged the enemy.
Oh, he's not just going to wipe out all my gold, is he? No, we know he can't do that because he lived in a treasury in the other room.
Your minions are under attack. Your minions are being attacked. Oculus lost. Your minions are fighting the enemy.
Okay. Is that helpful? It didn't seem to be very helpful. Well, that was completely pointless, wasn't it?
Oculus lost.
Could actually pin him in there if I
Your
wanted
minions
to.
are under attack.
Anywho, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Come back to see us assault the keep.